Do you want to stop your fire pit from rusting? Follow our simple guide and keep your new investment in great shape for years to come. Keeping your new custom fire pit in top condition requires some basic equipment and a little bit of extra effort. A lot of our customers prefer the weathered, rusty patina look on their fire, but if you'd rather keep your fire pit like new and stop it from rusting, this video may help you. Why does my fire pit rust? Even though steel is one of the most versatile and useful materials on Earth, it does have one flaw, and that is rusts quite easily. Made up largely of iron, these particles naturally begin to corrode after exposure to oxygen and moisture caused by humidity, water vapor, or being hit with a garden hose. This rust begins on the surface and discolors the exterior finish of the material, and will gradually eat away at the iron particles. Fire pit tip: never hose your fire pit under any circumstances, it will cause warping and rust. Basic fire pit maintenance. If you don't mind the rust look, but still want to make sure your fire pit is well maintained, there's a few simple things you can do to keep it in good shape for years to come. Number 1. Keep water and moisture away from the fire pit. The simplest way to protect your fire pit from getting surface rust is to prevent it ever getting wet from rain or a garden hose or sprinkler. This moisture on the surface of the steel will start to form surface rust very quickly. If your fire pit does get wet, it's best to disassemble it, dry it with an old towel or rags, and place it in the sun to dry thoroughly. Number 2. Move your fire pit under cover after use. The simple act of moving your fire pit under cover, after it's completely cooled, of course, can help to prevent a lot of exposure to moisture and the elements. Our unique locking design means that you can effortlessly move your fire pit once it has cooled without having to disassemble it, or have any of the charcoal and ashes fall out. Number 3. Coat your fire pit after use. The best method to prevent the oxidation of the iron particles and rusting on your pit is to use a coating to insulate the steel from moisture and oxygen. The most common coating is regular kitchen spray oil, the type used in cooking. It's quick and cheap to buy too. A quick spray onto all of the surfaces and a rub with an old rag will thoroughly coat each part and form a barrier that prevents rust forming. Another great coating is WD-40 or RP7 type of mechanical spray, although these do smell a bit worse.